Hey, it's May here. The question I'm asked is, how do I network when I live in a small city of less than 100,000 people and the networking opportunities aren't abundant and they're usually with the same people? So this is a great question because we don't all live in a major big city. And I'd say the following. First, you asked, can I network anywhere? And the answer is absolutely yes. And I know that you're doing some really great things, like you're attending alumni events, you're also volunteering at 2 different organizations. Keep up the great work. And what I'd ask you to do is think about how you could amp that up. How can you leverage those situations? Maybe look for different leads of, hey, who else could I talk to? Get them to introduce you to other people. And also see if you can discuss how do they network from being in a small city, because obviously they have the same problems as you. Then the second thing is, you've asked, can I ask my employer to represent the company at local community events? And could that be a way to connect? The answer is absolutely. And in fact, I would say don't ask, but rather offer, because that's really valuable for your company too, to connect locally. So go and put together an offer of, say, hey, I had this idea. I'd love to represent the company. There's this event locally. I think it could generate more leads for us, or whatever. Make the business case. And they'll even fund you to go do those things. And it could even become something you get recognized for. So absolutely. And while you're looking at connecting the business with the local community, you might want to check out your local Chamber of Commerce. Oftentimes they've got a lot of things going on that you can get involved in. Then the third thing is, I would suggest that you see how you can go beyond the borders of your small city and see if you can attend some events. Maybe there are conferences in your business, maybe there are some training programs. I remember back in the day, I saw this great leadership program. It happened to be a women's leadership program that was offered by Harvard Business School. I said to my boss, hey, I think this could be a really great thing for development. And he looked at it and goes, great idea. Not only that, why don't we send these 2 other women as well? So the 3 of us went. So you never know. So look and see how you can get beyond your borders and get the company to sponsor you for that. And then the fourth thing is, think about how you could form a network. I bet you're not the only person with this issue. Lots of people live in smaller cities and work in smaller cities. So maybe see if you can start a mastermind group, and especially, which I've talked about in another blog post, which is a group of people who come together in a safe space to talk about something that they have an interest that they have in common, or an issue that they're looking to solve. In this case, it could be something about networking when you're living in a small city, or it could be about the business, some aspect. Maybe you're in marketing, so people that are interested in marketing in this particular segment, or the kind of sector you want to get into. So form a group around a particular interest, and when you're going around in your local events, also in those events and conferences and trainings that you set up for yourself outside of your small city, see if you can start collecting some people that you'd really like to hang out with, and you can do this virtually and learn from each other. So I hope that helps. I'd love to hear what you decide to do and how it turns out. Leave a comment and let me know.